My dear students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to give you complete solution of the lesson A Matter of Husband, which you have to study under compulsory English of grade 12 according to new course. Let's get started with the lesson. Okay, understanding the text. Number A. What favor does earnest young woman ask from the famous actress? Famous actress सित केही कुरा मागेकी छन् earnest young woman ले. Answer. The favor that earnest young woman, that is simple lady, asks from the famous actress is to give her husband back. Number B. What according to the earnest young woman are the indications that her husband has fallen in love with famous actress? Okay. earnest young woman ले के कुरा देखाउँछिन् प्रुफ को रूपमा जसले गर्दा उनको हस्बैंड फेमस एक्ट्रेस सित लागेको प्रुफ हुन्छ. According to the earnest young woman, her husband sends flowers all the time and writes a letter to famous actress. These activities of her husband are the indications that her husband has fallen in love with famous actress. Number C. Is earnest young woman convinced by the argument of famous actress? How? Answer. Yes. Earnest young woman seems to be convinced by the argument of famous actress because the famous actress cunningly pursues and makes earnest young woman believe that her husband Albert doesn't love anyone else except her, and the sign that Albert has shown regarding of loving famous actress are just the thing to arouse the love of earnest young woman towards him. Where is the earnest young woman's husband hiding himself as they are talking about? The husband of earnest young woman, that is Albert, is hiding in the boudoir, that is in the private room of a famous actress as they are talking about him. When do you feel that famous actress is really good at acting? I feel that famous actress is really good at acting at the end of the play. Through the play, I was convinced that famous actress was speaking the truth. But at last the play discloses that she was just acting, not speaking the truth. How do we come to know that famous actress and the husband of earnest young woman are in love? As soon as the famous actress sends away the earnest young woman, convincing that her husband is not in an affair with her, she calls out Albert from her private room, stating that his wife has gone away. Thus, we come to know that famous actress and the husband of earnest young woman are in love. Write down the plot of the play in a paragraph. At the beginning of the performance, an earnest young woman enters the famous actress's drawing room and asks her to bring her husband back. The well-known actress replies that she has not taken her husband despite having met him. She requests an explanation as to why she is being held accountable. The earnest young woman claims that her husband has apologized in a love letter and brought her flowers. She read that particular letter to the actress in front of her. The well-known actress claimed that her spouse came up with this plan to win her greater devotion. She convinces the earnest young woman, saying that actors frequently find themselves in similar circumstances. To make their spouses envious, many employees and even managers ask her for favors. The sincere young lady apologizes for her error and appreciates the actress for her assistance. She even gives the famous actress a kiss in gratitude for her assistant. The moment the earnest young woman leaves the drawing room, the famous actress calls Alfred from her chamber. Reference to the text. Sketch the character of a famous actress. The famous actress is one of the major characters of this play. She is a theater artist and a celebrity. She is dressed beautifully. She acts brilliantly not only in theaters but also in real life. She has an illicit relationship with Albert, the husband of earnest young woman. When earnest young woman knows about her love affair with husband and comes to make her aware, she cunningly makes earnest young woman believe that she doesn't have any illicit relationship with her husband. In short, we can say that famous actress is the central character on which the play revolves around. Shed light on differences between an ordinary woman and an actress. On the basis of the play, we can abstract some of the differences between an ordinary woman and actress. The play depicts an ordinary woman as an honest, simple, and straightforward character. She is simply dressed and she loves her husband and is often disturbed with her husband's affair with another woman. An ordinary woman, according to the play, is usually gullible and easily deceived by others. On the other hand, the play presents an actress as a celebrity character. She is dressed beautifully and acts brilliantly not only in the theaters but also in the real life. An actress in the play is portrayed as a character who is cunning, possesses illicit relationship with others and can deceive others easily. An actress, according to the play, is a character who can act brilliantly not only in the play but in real life too. Number C. According to the famous actress, men associated with theatres use the theatre actresses to make their estranged wife jealous so as to woo them back. Do you agree with her argument? Why? Why not? Answer. Every woman by nature tends to get jealous when she knows her husband's relation with another woman, and knowing this fact, men too use the woman's aforementioned tendency in their own behavior. In addition to this, when men have their relation with famous actresses and celebrities, they boast their relationship and use it in order to maintain their supremacy over their wives. In this play too, Albert uses this tendency to make his wife jealous and gets the love of his wife is told by a famous actress. In reality too, many rumors and news regarding such statements are noticeable in media from time to time. Thus, I fully agree with the argument made by famous actress that men associated with theatre use the theatre actresses to make their estranged wives jealous so as to woo them back. Number D. How does famous actress make a fool of earnest young woman? Famous actress makes earnest young woman believe in her words. She calmly wins the arguments against earnest young woman. She easily modifies the plot and evidences presented by earnest young woman. Despite certain proofs, earnest young woman gets easily pursued and backs up herself from the charge that her husband Albert is in an illicit relationship with famous actress. In conclusion, we can state that famous actress very cunningly and playfully makes a fool of earnest young woman. Number E. The conversation between the two women takes place on the stage of the theatre. What role does the theatre house as a part of setting play in a matter of husband? The setting refers to the time and place where the scene of the play occurs. Setting of the play sets the mood, influences on the way characters behave, affect the dialogue, invoke an emotional response, reflect the society in which characters live, and sometimes even plays a part in the play itself. This play too presents the scene of a drawing room that is luxurious and exotic and belongs to a famous actress. This scene tactfully shows the luxurious and exotic life that famous actress live in. In addition to this, the extravagant scenario of the drawing room of the famous actress shows the cunningness and fraud character of the young woman who possesses the illicit relationship with Albert. On the other hand, the young woman is presented as a lady that is dressed in a very modest frock and wears a hat and furs. She finds herself nervous to be in the room of the famous actress. This scene expresses that earnest young woman is a simple and innocent character. What do you think about the ending of the play? Throughout the play, the reader supposes the famous actress as an honest and sincere character full of high human virtues. She throughout the play appears to convince earnest young woman that her husband loves her very much and she too should do so. Even Albert is presented as a sincere and lovable husband. However, at the end of the play, the famous actress is abruptly presented as a fraud and sly character who deceives the earnest young woman with her acting skills even in the real life. And Albert too is presented as a fraud who deceives his own wife and possesses an illegal relationship with famous actress. Hence, in my opinion, the ending of the play is very abrupt, powerful, and unimaginable, which in fact manifests the marvelous and extraordinary writing ability of the playwright. This way, I have come to an end of my video, and if you like my video, like the video and subscribe the channel so that you will get notified when I upload next video which may be useful to you.